All right, guys, are you ready for this? Take that off. Oh my goodness. Hey, all right. Typically, I won't go live 2 times in one night, but there's a ton of stuff to cover. I was gonna, from now on, most of the time, these daily dose of Dragon drives you'll get as a video that I'll chop up and piece together and lay these cool pictures over and all this kind of stuff. You're not getting that tonight for the daily dose of Dragon Drive number 6. I will say there is a ton of information that's coming. A lot of stuff happened today. A lot of stuff has happened the last 2 or 3 days since I've recorded the last daily dose of Dragon Drive. It's crazy. There's so much content that I can bring you guys. My head spins most of the time trying to figure out how I can do as much as I absolutely can. Yeah, Richard Edwards asking me. He was wondering what was up. Listen, I just had to jump back on. It was too much fun with Jared. We had a blast. It was about 45 minutes. If you haven't seen that, watch that after this. I'm going to try and not watch the comments. I'm going to actually just cover daily dose of Dragon Drive right here. So let's get it started. Again, if you have never seen these before, I'm doing these all the time, basically with daily, quick, 15-minute or less videos to show you, to keep you guys updated on what's coming on. I will tell you, we are looking for a sponsor for these. I think a sponsor could have a real good opportunity with this because of how often I'm going to be on it. We also have created a support link under the dragdriverpete.com that allows you to send us some money. To say it in an easier way, we have everything from $10 to buy me a meal at the track to, $250 for a media pass to an upcoming event. All that kind of stuff helps. If you know of a sponsor that you think would work well with us or me and the Drag Driver Pete team, please send them our way. Introduce me. I don't care. I'll talk to them. Whatever. You just lead me in the direction. The update for the fastest 100 list right out of the gate here. We're expanding the information that's available. So right now it is just 2021 and just 2022 top 100. We are expanding that. We meet tomorrow morning at 10 for a conference call with the web developer. So we're going to add the top 25 for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 second classes that we will. I'll build that list for 20. I have that list built for 2021 and 2022. So those will become tabs under the dragondrive.com website, which I think I've linked here somewhere in the description. If I haven't, I will do that here shortly. We're adding those. We are also adding the previous year fastest time to the 2022 list, so you can see if people were faster, if people were slower, kind of how their average ET for this week or for this year pertains to their best time of 2021. I will say there is a ton more coming. We are adding the remaining over 1,000 drive racers that have completed the Dragon Drive event in 2021. We're adding that whole list. We're also adding the other 270 or no, sorry, we have 100. The other 140 people, 170 people, sorry, 274 finished sick week 2022. So we're adding the other 274 to another tab so you can see everybody's standings for all of 2021 and then also for all of 2022. Here's why that is important for you. If you are not a racer in this event, you can go through, see your friends, you can share that stuff. That's the main thing. We want you guys, please, please, please share it. If we're going to find sponsors, we need this kind of stuff. There's a lot that we can do with this. We just need a little bit of extra help. Sharing allows us to do that. So when you see those posts come up in the Dragon Drive Racers Facebook group, if you're not a member of that, please go jump on it. And then also, we share that stuff in Sick the Mag. We share it in Rocky Mountain Race Weekers because it pertains to everyone. If there is a Drag Week related Facebook group, please tag me or invite me to join that group. I would love to be a part of that too. Drag Week is obviously the godfather. Would love to be a part of that event at some point. I don't think 2022 will be that. Let's have some crazy sponsor that just says, go ham, here's the checkbook. So fastest 100 list, again, recap, we're adding the 2021 times to the 2022 list. We're adding all of the racer placement, and we're adding the top 25 for 9 through 14 second racers. Midwest Drags 90-day countdown until Midwest Drags. They need 62 more cars. That was yesterday, so probably more like 50 now. Again, you have to submit your car. You have to run a 10.5 with proof to show that you can do it or that you have done it to be in that event. They basically want to be the U.S. Nationals of Drag and Drive, the fastest cars, the fastest grouping of stuff, 20 classes, basically based on Hot Rod Drag Week. Starts June 7th in Edgewater, Ohio. They are new for 2022, having a VIP, which is like Road Week or Sick Ward, for people that want to follow along but aren't necessarily fast enough to be racing in that. And mainly the thought is come out, have fun, and build your car, go a little faster next year and be a part of it. Rocky Mountain Race Week is 102 days away. So what's really cool about how these two fall is they are literally the June 7th through 10th. And then a week later, June 18th, Rocky Mountain Race Week starts. I cannot wait until the race week. So, you think about after race week, like how many more cars will be on the top 100 list? How many more cars will have competed and completed a drag and drive event? And just how that's going to make this list work, how it's going to make the top 25 look. I always say like the 12-second class, the reason we want all of the racers from 2021 and 2022 posted is because 2021, the 12-second class, you guys were 213 cars deep. Like, that's crazy. So anyways, like, what are we going to see for Rocky Mountain Race Week and Midwest Drags? How is the list going to look after that? How many people can complete that? How many people are going to be on the list more than once because of their times, because they've completed them? Rocky Mountain Race Week, it is sold out. Rocky Mountain Race Week is sold out, but they do not have a cap on Road Week. Matt did say in a message the other day for now, which means, if there's too many people for Road Week, that could be a problem just logistics wise for that stuff and how many people, because they already have 250 spots available for the race weekers. And again, these two events, with Race Week being sold out, it may not be as easy because of the wait list, but with Midwest Drags, I would think if you have a car that's close to 1050 and show up the day of, they most likely not gonna kick you out because they want you to come and enjoy the event. And again, go home, build the car, come back next year as fast. We talked about Road Week, June 18th through the 24th, 2 drive days for Rocky Mountain Race Week, which makes it a little different than everybody else, which is awesome. I really want to do 1.0. Obviously not this year. We're doing Midwest Drags as a pit announcer, but hopefully 2023, I can get in on maybe some media coverage for 1.0. They start in Great Bend, Kansas. And from what I can find, it doesn't look like there's been a 6-second average turned in at Race Week in the last few years. So are we going to see that? Are we going to, I think everybody's turning their stuff up. The tracks are definitely there for that for a few of them. The higher elevation stuff may be a little harder for some of these cars to go that fast. Next topic is quick cuts. I am pulling some of the Narcoleptic Customs. If y'all didn't know, I also run a YouTube channel called Narcoleptic Customs, which is my brother and I, and the builds we do and, event coverage before I started Drag Drive Repeat. So I'm pulling some quick cuts, some short videos from over there of interviews and podcasts that we've done with other guests, bringing them to the Drag Drive Repeat pages, mainly because it's relevant and it keeps you guys in content. It allows me to keep posting content, which if you're not tired of our Instagram and Facebook post count, just hang on. It's only going to get worse. We're going to do more and more and more and more. I actually talked to Brady Bluma today, and he sent over a write-up on his truck, his first-gen C10 truck. So I'll be putting that together. That actually is my next thing. So anyways, there's a full playlist of quick cuts that is coming. Right now, I've got them kind of under the Daily Dose of Drag and Drive playlist here on the channel. I will be moving that to a quick cuts playlist on its own, mainly because quick cuts are, 6 to 15 minutes, and the Daily Dose is going to be capped at 15 minutes, and I want it to be just news and information about events and things like that, and the things that are coming up on our stuff. Tonight's guest, if you missed it, Jared Holt, he 7-second Supra, runs the Cruisin' Oklahoma King of the Open Road Drag and Drive event. We talked about all kinds of cool stuff, all the stuff he wants to do with that, all the stuff that they currently do with that event, and things like that. The last thing here, no, two more things. In the in the title, I wrote blogs now? ? I'm going to write the thing for Brady for the C10 truck, and I wrote one for Fonzie Novella of the that has the Barramont, which is a Ford Barra powered Ford Fairmont that is like cream puff sleeper. It's so cool. 43,000 original miles. It's got all new interior. It's light chamois, or whatever, however you would say that word, CHAMOIS, however you would say that, that's what it is. It's like this old man beige. I mean, it's perfect. So car's going to be built to run, capable of mid 850s or mid 8s. He is entered in Midwest Drags. The cage in that car is painted to, I don't know. It's really, really a cool car. It's a really neat write-up that I've done. I don't do much writing, so I'm really kind of easing off into it and trying to do a lot more of it for the website, because blogs work well for SEO, obviously. And, you know, if Drag Driver Pete's going to be something, you got to make it something. You got to do the work. And so I feel like blogs are fun, and it is a good way to spotlight some cars that maybe wouldn't necessarily get a full spotlight. That car probably will, though, because it's really clean. Last thing, I was reading through Sick the Mag issue 5 and 6 last night. A couple articles I wanted to call out is page 41. Mike Collins, during Miles of Mayhem, they ended up stopping, he threw a belt, stopped on the side of the road. Some cat comes out from the woods. Some little kitten comes out from the woods, ends up adopting the kitten. Super cool story. Love that. I think that's what I like most about Sick the Mag, is there's a lot of really fun stories like that. Page 49 is Fight for Freedom. James McFarland, overcame his social anxiety to attend Miles of Mayhem. Essentially, had been a home, he had been at home, had developed some social anxiety from an accident at work, and used Miles of Mayhem to overcome that and get out and about and be with people, like-minded people. Has since, in the article, it says that he is now building a car for Drag and Drive events, which is awesome to, you guys know it. I know it. Drag and Drive event family is huge. And now, obviously, it gained one more person, and probably his girlfriend, too, which is a big plus. So, anytime we can welcome in new people, that's always a great thing. And the last one is page 81 is Why We Do This by Matt Frost. It's basically how Rocky Mountain Race Week got its start. They were driving home from Drag Week one year, I think 2013. He said they were driving home from Drag Week and thought, hey, we need more people to do this. I think I can put one together. And obviously he has. He's done a hell of a job with what he has done. I mean, obviously, when Drag Week canceled in 2020, that's how we got 2.0. Matt stepped up and in about 4 days put an entire week-long Drag and Drive event together. So that's really cool. And basically in the article, he writes about how the Drag and Drive family is great, how the events are awesome at bringing people together. And what I like, and even Jared said it earlier, was that everybody from every walk of life, once you're at a Drag and Drive event, you are just a car person. So that's really cool. Guys, that's all the updates I have. There's a ton more stuff that's coming. I have obviously all the updates from the phone call and web development tomorrow, and then how we will use that and work into the future. Again, if you have someone in mind for a sponsorship, please reach out to them, introduce us. I'd love to talk to some folks. I think the Daily Dose would be a great way for people to get involved and maybe meet a new set of people they have not yet. And dragdriverpete.com is live. Go over, tell me if you like it, tell me it sucks, tell me what you want to see on it. I'm all ears. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. Get back over here. Let me check the comments real quick. Oh, hey. Yeah, it looks like Richard Edwards says, I see motion in your future. Hey. And then Brady said, dang, I was mentioned. Does that mean I'm famous? Yeah, bud. In the Lucky Sock C10 truck. I love that thing. So, all right, guys, thanks again. We'll see you soon.